Morning, folks, and welcome to the first day of wheat harvest, I think. So today is startup day for the Fendt, but we got a fella from Precision Agri Service throwing in our ag leader yield monitor cable and steering and cables. So we've known about needing that for a while, but like everybody else, they were slammed busy during planting season, and well, with the rains and everything, planting season kind of just ended depending on what part of the country you're in. Mrs. Brown e-biking. Supposed to be like 107 today, so apparently she didn't want to pedal a real bike. So while the Fendt's getting that wiring harness put in, said that should be done in about 3 hours. When they started at 7:30. We are going to go try to roll a field of beans that is standing. This field had a lot of rocks and stuff in it, and we didn't get it rolled before emergence. Dad had just unhooked the roller yesterday, so now we got to hook it back up. Unhooked her a day too soon. Are you comfy?
I'm not tall.
So this is my first time ever rolling standing beans. BJ's basically going to see if we're killing these beans. From what I understand, it's normal operating procedure in some parts of the world, but basically we wanted to roll this field when we first planted it. We didn't get to it in time and they emerged, so we're going to do it now. We did some work in this field. There's some rocks and some concrete we're going to try to push down. These were some of the last beans planted. I can't remember the exact date. We haven't had a whole heck of a lot of rain since they went in the ground. Kind of smoothing out the ridges from the planter, but none of this ground has settled any. This patch that he's rolling is new ground, freshly worked. This had some trees on it. Property owners clearing it off for future purposes, and we are planting beans on it this year. I don't know if we'll continue to plant crop on it, but this year anyway, we've got an extra acre or two here. I don't know if it's actually breaking beans, maybe a couple of them here and there. Ugh, I don't know, kind of nerve-wracking to think of. So we are done rolling for now. Let's go see if the combine's any closer to being ready to harvest. I guess all the steering stuff is installed, ready to do a steering calibration now. Oh, time to cut her hard, Dad. Well, does he run over Travis's service truck? We'll see. Oh, you're getting nervous. I think he's got her now. Gotta watch for the tail swing up. Big auger. So we're running a brand new Ag Leader Z2 steer command in this ideal combine. So the Z2 is pretty easy to calibrate, but basically Dan, or whoever's going to calibrate, has to do a couple circles out here in the driveway. So we're just going to unhook the head. Got to unhook the head anyways. Make it turn a little shorter, or well, not stick out 30 feet on each end, or 20 feet, and be ready to head to the field here directly. Now, being this is the startup day for a brand new combine, we do have a couple people from the dealership coming out, help us get going. One combine guru is supposed to be here at noon. And then we got Travis, the gleaner guru. He's service guy for Ohio Ag. He's down here with us, so we're in good hands. I'm sure some of you are going to say something along the lines of Ohio Ag going out of business. That is a fact. They are no longer an AGCO dealer as of the 1st of 2025. So for now, they're still our dealer. We don't know what's going to happen yet. That is news coming out in the next week or so. By the time this video comes out, it probably will be out. But I keep getting that question a lot, and well, I don't really have a good answer for what we're going to do. Depends on who the dealer is going to be. Really like our AGCO equipment and hope to stay with it. But if we can't get good dealer support now that Ohio Ag's out of the game, well, that could change things. Hopefully everything stays the same. Looky there, we got the Gleaner Guru and the Ideal Guru, right? Talking to each other, comparing notes. Yeah. Okay, on to the field. Had a couple last minute adjustments we were doing to a concave, but everybody's hot, sweaty, and ready to run. Hey Caleb, did you know today's video is sponsored by AG1?
Fascinating.
So I started incorporating AG1 into my morning routine about 3 weeks ago. It's so easy and convenient to get my daily comprehensive nutrition. Oh, we overfilled. Fill your shaker up with 12 ounces of water. Dump in one of these travel packs. Put this in here, lid on. So me personally, I hate taking vitamins. You know, just chug 12 ounces of water mixed with AG1. Much more convenient and easier for me. Let's just take a look at the back of this AG1 pack and see what all is in this. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, a bunch of words I can't say. Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin B7, all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff I know I should take, but I don't. Well, unless it's through AG1. Daily support for energy and immune system, gut health and digestion. God knows I could use that. Liver function, that would definitely help as well. It's definitely going to help with some of my hobbies. Hormone function, brain function, I could definitely use that. I need to give that to everybody on the crew, actually. Body's normal detox process. Blood sugar levels already within normal range. Vegetarian and vegan friendly. And yeah, all sorts of good stuff. I'm going to grab our shaker bottle and head to the shop. So if you're interested in trying AG1, head to the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen right now to get 1 year of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 AG1 travel packs, super convenient, with your first subscription. So you know you're wondering why trust AG1? AG1 is constantly putting their formulas to the test. AG1 is backed by multiple studies where they are validating how the ingredients work together in one formula, not just individually like most supplements do. So I just try to house this thing before I get to the shop, start my day, and then we're ready to go. Feel more energized. And thank you to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now we have wheat to attend to. Neighbor just called and said it's 12%. It's his dry. We are desperate need of rain. Look how dry that corn is. Man, it needs rain bad. Grass is all dead. Haven't had any good rains in June yet. Not for a while anyways. This is June the 17th. And yeah, looks like we're farming pineapples over there. So in non-typical brown fashion, we're starting off away from the road. Usually we do the first field right by the road. That way everyone can see our mistakes, but we're going back here to this back 88-acre field, and then we're going to work our way towards the road. Hopefully by the time we get to the road, we don't have any loss on the ground, and we got this thing figured out pretty well. So much easier to hook up than the Gleaner was. There we go, 88 or 89 acres, somewhere in there, depending on how it's planted. Hopefully we got some 120 plus bushel wheat. That's kind of where we're expecting it to be. At least over 100, hoping for 120. Wouldn't be surprised at 130. Get this knocked out, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to get her tried. Now this first day, we don't have huge expectations just because we're dialing in a combine that we've never ran. It's 2:30. We're already way later than we wanted to get started. But just startup woes already. guess you need it more than me.
Yeah, that ain't.
Yeah. So right now they're learning their threshing speeds, all that good stuff. Just kind of setting it for wheat. Won't be long, we'll be diving in. Pretty far. Really good spread pattern. Really surprised by that. So normally with a 40 footer we'd take 3 trips around the field. I think with the 100 or with the 50 footer we're only gonna make 2 have 100-foot headlands. Well, Dad got his training load. I guess it's my turn. Now what?
You ever done a kill scope?
Yeah. You want to do that? You want to shut the key off with it's full. Things are escalating. It just scares the bejesus out of me.
You don't trust me?
I mean, I did it with the cleaner once. It scared me then too.
Things are escalating. I want to see if we're overloading it or if it's just more straight tube.
Very unobstructed view. We're just going to come to a screeching halt when this happens. Folks, he told me to do it.
Shut your 2 switches off.
Which switches?
Yep, shut them off. I'll start it back up. Just start the combine.
Should I let it spool down?
See what it looks like.
So the reason you do this is so you can see exactly how everything in the machine looks. Basically, any other time you're kind of guessing. When you cold kill it like that, or whatever you want to call it, just hard stop, you're going to see where the flow of grain is. You can see how it's going through the machine. So for setting it, it's kind of important. It's not something that we want to do often, but we just did it. The fellow that's under there is Brent Herendine. He is from Accio. He's our territory rep, and he's probably got more seat time or more knowledge on an ideal combine than most people in the country. So he's who's helping us get this thing dialed in. Luckily, he lives fairly close to here. And it's raining.
We do have the topper knife too, so I'm sure.
Well, I hate for the rain delay, but like I was just saying, we desperately need rain. So it's a good thing. I just hope it rains more than just enough to keep us out of wheat, because so far, that's all it's done. If it's gonna rain, I want it to rain. That was just enough to get that corn excited, but not enough to get it, you know, very much moisture. Did cool it down 20 degrees. Dad ran the grain cart into the shop because, well, we couldn't get the tarp to work on it. We'll go pick him up, and then we're going to reassess and see what we're going to do. It's probably too much rain to, if we could run, it's going to be in a few hours. So it didn't rain much, but it definitely made that straw pretty tough. What little rain we did get. Basically just enough to settle the dust. So we're going to need a few hours of sunshine before it dries off enough to run again. And by that point it's going to be dark, so that's probably going to be all we get today. I think the first day we got a whopping 7 acres. But maybe tomorrow we will get a chance to make a pretty big dent. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Just want to be clear on the title of this video. The disappointment, or the not as planned part, was we got rained out. We didn't get near as many acres as I thought we were going to get done. I thought we'd be able to work on that combine, tinker it, dial it in for a few hours instead of, you know, 30 minutes. But like I said in the video, we needed the rain, so none of us were mad. We just wished it would have rained more. But don't worry, the next day we are back in the field, so tune in and you'll get to see what our opinion on the ideal is in the coming videos. In this particular video, it was still too early to tell.